Oh, jeez. Hey, how you doing? I always try like new ways to start the videos. Anyways, I'm back from outer space. No, I'm not from outer space. Some people may think I am, but I'm not. I'm trying to find a new spot. Well, stand here. There we go. Fan in the background, so they don't think I'm using make record uploading the same video. Why would they think you're uploading the same video though? Like it doesn't make no sense. Even if I wanted to, what if I wanted to upload the same video 500 times? The hell does YouTube matter? What the hell does YouTube care? Anyways, so I gotta preface this by talking about kind of what I talked about in the other video, which I watched 2 movies the other night in one night. Crazy, I know, insane. Anyways, and I also just tried to upload a video talking about changes to the channel, about wrestling coming back to the channel, and things like that. Some other stuff maybe coming back to the channel as well. Kind of trying to just throw everything on one channel and focus on that. And there'll be some vloggy stuff coming up that I'll shoot probably this coming week. The weekend is upon us though, and I'm going to be recording some stuff probably in the morning for the entire week. So I'll probably be using the computer. So that's cool. I still have like freaking like 4 videos I got to upload. But there's some couple of those videos though I have to put things in the description box. So yeah, lazy Brad didn't really want to do that, but he's gonna have to because I gotta get them uploaded, and they're the cool videos, so I gotta upload them. Anyways, this is a movie we're gonna talk about. Teeth, a movie called Teeth. Now this is where it's gonna get a little bit iffy. So I'm going to be talking, and when I talk about stuff, I'm going to be kind of wording it a different way. But if you understand what I'm talking about, you'll know what I'm talking about. So, with that being said, I watched a movie called Teeth. It was on Netflix. It was not a Netflix original like the other movie I watched, called The Babysitter. Go check out that review. I talked all about that. Teeth was a movie from 2007, which I did not think it was that old. But I just watched, I had to check it, I had to recheck out like what the synopsis was, whatever like that. And the synopsis seemed pretty cool. And I kind of just picked the movie at random and I said, huh. And I didn't really realize how long the movie was. And it kind of did drag a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. It was pretty interesting. So I was like, the whole time I'm trying to figure out like, what's going on with this movie? Like, where is it going to go? Like, and so this is what happens, okay? I'm going to tell you the story. And maybe you can figure it out on your own what's going on. Why it's called Teeth. So the synopsis says that this girl has a problem, an anomaly that continues to give her problems. And I thought what it was going to be, and I was right. But I was like, got me intrigued. I got to watch it. How are they going to pull this off? And there was some shots where I didn't think they were going to show, but not the shot you would think. Think about that. They showed the other thing. But a man and a woman, they were doing, talking to each other horizontally, and all of a sudden you hear the sound effect, crunch. Do you understand where I'm going with this? So I'm thinking, where is this going to go? Like, how are they going to make... This movie was literally a half an hour in, and this happens. At the beginning of the movie, her brother, well, it wasn't her brother yet, but I guess they were like boyfriend, girlfriend, the husband and wife were at the time, sitting in the front yard with a little bitty pool. The brother is sitting there with his younger sister, soon to be. And I guess he had a thing for her back then. You find that out later in this movie, whatever. Anyways, so something happens. They don't show anything, of course, because that's kind of another word I'm not going to say. The P word. Anyway, brother would kind of seem like that if they showed that in the movie. But I guess he was trying to do something, and his finger got all jacked up. If you're putting all this together, you're like, what the hell movie were you watching, Brad? Hey, it looked interesting, so I checked it out. I check out some weird movies, okay? And that's Netflix we're talking about. Like, I didn't go, like, to any of those weird porn sites. I mean, weird sites. And I don't know nothing about those websites. I've never been there in my life. Anyways, so this movie gets to the point to where, okay, she can't do that. She can't have interrelations. I'm thinking like any of the words to go around and saying it like straight. But anyways, so she can't do that. She can't, have fun with guys. So she meets this guy, and he had kind of made interest that he wanted to be with this girl. And I'm kind of telling you the movie, but I'm kind of not, because you got to check this movie out. If you have any interest and you're like, what the hell are you talking about, Brad? You've got to check out the movie, because you will see what I'm talking about. Kind of a weird movie. It's kind of a slow movie. You're kind of like sitting there going, WTF, like 45 times during this movie and not understanding anything that's going on. But for some reason, it had me interested in watching, because I'm like, what is going to happen next? I have to watch the whole movie because it's kind of weird. And it kind of reminds me of another movie that was kind of like this too, where it was almost like you're kind of like watching a train wreck. Like, that the movie is bad. Like, it's not good at all. Like, I reviewed The Babysitter, and I'm not going to tell you anything else I told you about it, but just say I wasn't a huge fan of it. And I'll talk about that more in that video. You can check it out. This movie was legitimately bad, but it was so bad you had to keep watching. And I remember a movie called May. I love that movie. That movie was actually really, really good. But it had that factor in it where it was kind of bad, but it was intriguing. This movie was pretty much bad, but it had you keep on watching to see what was going to happen next. So this guy was able to do things with this girl because she wanted him to. So the entire time, premise of the movie is broken. If she doesn't want to, it won't do it to them. And let me tell you this. Oh, yeah, he made a bet with this guy. So she finds out. So they go to do it again, and of course. And this is where I'll tell you this. The craziest thing about all this is that you think when I say, meh, you know what I'm talking about. They show it. They showed them all the times it happens. And you'd think it only happened like once or twice. No, it happens numerous times in the movie. And they continue to show it. And every single time, it shows it less and less. But then through the movie, they're like, oh, well, they're used to it now. We've showed it so many times. I'm sorry, I didn't like seeing that. But anyways, the movie was really, really weird. And the ending, it ended really weird too. How did it even end? I'm trying to think how it ended. I don't remember how it ended, to be honest. All I remember is all the stuff in the movie. And it is I think it kind of just abruptly ended. However you say that word. But anyways, would I recommend seeing it? I kind of would recommend seeing it. Because I want to see people's reactions to this movie. Check out Teeth if you want to see an interesting movie. This is a movie. It is not a family movie. Do not sit down with your family. That would be really, really weird. I'm just saying. You should not watch this around kids. Definitely not around kids. That would be very, very weird. Anyways, this movie is really, really odd. You should check it out. Definitely check it out. Let me know what you think about it. I thought it was completely strange. Teeth. Her lower door had teeth. Oh Lord. Anyways, I don't know what else to say about that. If you want to know more, check it out. It's on Netflix. I'm sure it'll be on there for a little bit longer. I think it's been on there a while, and I kept on looking at it. And I'm like, and I looked at it. And I didn't really read. I read the synopsis. And I don't think I understood it when I read it the last time I read the synopsis. And I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know why. My brain must have not been working that night. Because I've seen it a couple times. I don't think I ever stopped on it because I'm like, well, that looks stupid. What the hell is that about? And I passed it up like numerous times. Little did I know, this movie that was going to captivate me about a woman's vagina. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, anyway. Let's ruin that now. Alright. But anyways, hope you guys catch you guys later. Keep rocking. And keep on watching movies about... Well, never mind. Just watch the movie Teeth. Later.